And hello everybody, welcome back to the video. Today we are back inside of a heel-like map. Today we're playing Minecraft Dimensions. Now I'm not sure if if you go up like in between or if they're like squares to go around. It looks like they're probably squares to go around. So I don't know how long this is going to take. Record is, what is it? The record is 11 minutes and 23 seconds. And yeah, S time is 18 minutes 15 seconds, A time's 26 minutes 30 seconds, B 35, C 1 hour, and D's anything past that. I feel pretty good about it. I feel like typically, don't I usually get, is it C's on these maps? So as long as I get a C, I'll be happy. Like, it's also hard to get anything too high on any map like this first try, just based off the fact that you have to find your way around, along with the fact that you have to make all the parkour. So I'm not super stressed about it one way or the other. But yeah, this should be pretty enjoyable. It's a bit of a shorter heel-like map compares to, like, say, Parkour Paradise 3, which I'm gonna have to get back to and finish. But my word, that map so much longer than the first two. It's insane. Not a bad thing, but can be kind of obnoxious when you're, you know, trying to go fairly quickly about it. As far as I understand, I think it's 3 dimensions, or maybe 4. No, I think it's 3, unless there's another one past there. It's just not loading in because of render distance. So 3 dimensions. It shouldn't take too long to get through all 3. Especially if I'm, you know, parkouring pretty well. Should go pretty quickly. Pretty excited. Yeah. As per usual, I'm upset about the lack of new parkour maps that get released. What I'm thinking I'm gonna have to do, as we keep going on here, is I either need to find something else to record with the parkour maps. I already have now on Fridays, we have build battles with Riptide. Really glad that's back. And then I kind of want to work in another day or two of the week that I have other stuff going on besides Minecraft. Maybe what I'll do is I'll try to find something that can be like a good edited video for those, and then hit up some of the people that have offered to edit for me in the past and see if they're still interested. I don't know, might be interesting. Let me know what you guys think for that, because I do need to find something to fit in for the next for something for that kind of time frame for uploading. So I'm open to get to ideas. Because I want to move to probably, what, that would put us at like 3 parkour videos a week, or whatever. Am I stuck? Am I going to have to die to get out of here? Unless these go down. Yeah, I'm going to have to die to get out of there. But yeah, I feel like moving to 3 a week will, or not 3, probably about 4 or 5 a week. I did the same thing again. Will be about right. Like, I want to do it at a point where parkour is still very heavily my main content, but I want to be able to mix other stuff in, just so in that way I don't have to worry about, you know, what happens when not enough parkour maps get released and stuff like that. And then, you know, if I'm in a spot where they increase the amount of parkour maps that are getting released, then maybe I can just increase the amount of, you know, uploads I have in a day for a couple days to catch up. I don't know. This is stuff I'm thinking about. Nothing's final or anything, but I don't know. I think it would be fun to move some other stuff in. Maybe I could bring back the survival series. Like, with Caves and Cliffs coming out really soon, I feel like we could definitely bring the survival series back in, which would be fun for more building. I could try and bring creative recaps back, but I feel like that never really works out when I do that. Like, it's a really fun series that I really enjoy, but it's hard to stay consistent on it just because there's so much there's so much time that goes into making all the builds, and while I really enjoy them, because it takes so long, it makes it hard on days when I haven't done anything on it throughout the week to then suddenly come up with enough stuff for an entire video on it, especially since I like the videos to last, you know, at least 7 minutes for that stuff. So it makes it difficult to just set it up all in one day. And whenever I'm doing it, a lot of weeks, I build across multiple days. Just, you know, an hour, whatever here, an hour, whatever there. Just, you know, mix it up. But sometimes that doesn't work out, and I'm forced to build everything in one day, and that can get really stressful real fast. Interesting. Actually, kind of like this. But yeah. And that's actually part of why I convinced Riptide to bring back 1v1 build battles in the first place, is because I need more content rotation instead of just parkour. Even though, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love doing parkour, and if enough parkour maps got released, I'd be more than willing to do 7 a week, just everyday parkour, but not that many parkour maps get released, and the views for parkour are really centered in the newer maps. Like, a parkour map like this isn't really going to get all that many views. So, like, as a result, when it comes to that, it's much better to focus on the newer maps. Whoops. I don't know, there's a lot that goes into it. A lot I still need to think about for it, and where I want to bring the channel going forward. Because there's a lot of things to think about in regards to that, and I want to be careful to avoid doing stuff like getting too heavily into streaming, for example. Because I find that whenever that happens, if I ever get burnt out on streaming, which it's a lot easier for me to get burnt out on streaming than it is to get burnt out on recording. Whenever I get burnt out on streaming, I find it hard to get back into content creation for a little bit. So, as a result, I want to try to avoid hitting a point where I'm streaming every day, or like even 4 times a week. I feel like is enough that I risk getting burnt out. But at the same time, I'd be more than willing, like, if somebody was willing to, at VODs, for example, do a thing where once a week I stream for, you know, 4 hours or whatever, and then the VOD gets edited into a video. I feel like that could actually work really well. I could maybe do some speedrunning challenges, stuff like that. That could be a lot of fun. It's always the painting. So yeah, I don't know. As I mentioned, it's a lot to think about, a lot going on. Like, I always worry with stuff like this that if I make large changes to my uploading strategy, that I'll struggle with staying consistent the same way I have recently. So, like, I always kind of have that in the back of my head whenever I'm thinking about doing more in certain categories or switching up content and stuff like that. Like, it's always kind of in the back of my head, like, I want to be careful with that, because I've had, you know, times when I've lost a lot of motivation to upload when I do that. It's kind of all a balancing act in a way. Isabel. Okay. 543, and we're only through the first dimension, it looks like. This dimension, if it's shorter, I think we could still stand a chance at getting an S if the next 2 dimensions are about half the size. But assuming the dimensions are about the same size, we can still get an A if I move quickly and don't make a lot of mistakes. But besides that, it looks like we might be looking at a B, which is what I kind of said going into this, so I wouldn't be too upset with that. I will be a little upset if we're just short of the A. I feel like for any sort of map with a grading system that's set up similar to this, like if you get an S on your first try, it's because the grading system is messed up for the most part. Because a lot of times what getting a ranking like that means is pretty much flawless everything. Oh, I just jumped the wrong way. That's tough. Now I have to go all the way back through all this. What a waste of time. But yeah, I feel like unless you're just absolutely insane at the game and also get some luck, there shouldn't really be a situation where you're getting S on a map like this first try. Because I feel like that's kind of the point where it's like, not only are you good enough to pretty much flawless the map, but you also know some shortcuts and whatnot. Or at the very least, even if you're not setting the time up where you have to know shortcuts for it, it's at least, hey, if you get S, you pretty much flawless the map. And then if you want to shoot for the world record, you got to start looking into skips and stuff like that. So sad dying to the lava. But yeah. And I know I say this a lot, guys, but seriously, if there's any sort of content that you guys want to see, let me know. I mean, even if I don't end up doing it, I've at the very least considered pretty much every suggestion I've gotten, unless it's just completely out there. Yeah, because one of the things is I do make the content to be watched and enjoyed, so knowing what my viewers enjoy the most can be helpful. And so far, you know, the likes and views definitely point towards parkour being, you know, the most liked thing on my channel. I do know that a lot of people that do comment, like, you know, say they enjoy stuff like, oh, when I do a random video like the Twitter video or whatever I did along with like 1v1 build battles, I find that a lot of people that comment and stuff always talk about how much they enjoy those, but they never do as well in views, even as the like, for example, if I make a parkour video, even if it hits absolutely no search term and does really poorly comparatively, it still, as of late, gets like 20 views or whatever. Whereas with 1v1 build battles, for example, it's typically, you know, around 10 or whatever. Even when almost none of the views are from search terms, and it's all from just my subscribers watching the videos. So, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, it's pretty clear that when it comes to what people watch the parkour more often. So as a result, you know, it really increases my passion for recording that. And, you know, means that there's pretty much no chance that I'll be moving away from it anytime soon. Unless I see a massive shift in what people like. But yeah. This map looks really nice though. Like, I know I've been talking about other stuff, but I should probably, you know, focus on the map for a bit now. But, yeah, I feel like the dimension style actually really works for this. It's kind of similar to the parkour spiral sort of maps where, you know, you're going around that kind of spiral pattern upwards while trying to reach to the top. There's just 3 of them. I think I'm almost to the top of this one. If we hit it before 1,000 seconds, we can definitely hit an A rank. It's definitely possible. Likely, probably not. But possible. I don't know how hard the end dimension's going to be. So far, the nether dimension's been really easy. There's one thing about He-like maps that I find is their shorter maps are always pretty easy all the way through, whereas their longer maps tend to be more difficult. Like it's and it's not just in the sense that because it's longer it's more difficult. Not like even the jumps that they add in for the longer maps tend to be more difficult from what I noticed. Like a lot more 4 blocks and longer jumps and stuff like that. Maybe that's because they're going in with the mindset of making the map more difficult. Ow. I was doing so well. I almost had every jump there. Almost. Okay. Almost to the top. Let's go. I can still get an A rank. I actually really want to get an A rank on this. Because I'm pretty sure most of the other ones I've done, I've gotten a B or a C rank on my first try. So getting an A rank would be pretty cool. Oh no, that is very no bueno. Kill me faster. Okay. Just focus in. We're almost there. Just got some jump arounds to do. Kills me a little inside every time I fail an easy jump. Okay. Nice. The end. More ways than one. Let's go. Okay. Excuse me. And that made me fall too. Kind of wish that there was like a return to checkpoint thing that you could just drop or right click or whatever for some of those falls where, you know, you fall below the checkpoint. But instead, if you want to get back without going all the way back up, you got to find a way to die, which is a bit inconvenient. Purple concrete powder. I really like purple concrete powder for the flooring in these sort of end builds. That is one nice thing about them adding in like the purple chorus fruits and purple blocks and stuff like that. Is it really opens up for more whoops, my old space. Opens up for more building options around this stuff because it kind of gives you a pre-planned color scheme to work around. Which, I mean, purple and the end stuff go great together. But I feel like that's something that people hadn't really thought of all that much before. My word, I am sneezing a lot all of a sudden. Don't know why. Anyway. Yeah. But yeah, I really like the combination for the two. Come on. Okay, nice. I don't know quite how I feel about the terracotta. I find that all of the terracottas are kind of weird. Like, I don't know. Terracotta just feels like such a weird block in the sense that the colors that they match with the different color names don't seem to quite fit. Like, they're all kind of like, alright, I kind of see where you're coming from, but it's still like, nah, that's not okay. But yeah. Oh, okay, I get to die now. Okay, let's go. Let's do this again. I have no desire to waste the time walking around there. Jump onto the fences. Ooh, it's a bed jump. Fun. 1,128. We can do this 100%. We actually have 1,580 seconds. So, like, we have a bit of leeway with the time. We don't have to be right on 1,500, which is good considering the fact I'm suddenly failing all over the place. Course fruit jumps are not my #1 cup of tea. I find that for whatever reason I do significantly worse at parkour when I'm trying to hurry. And like, maybe that's the wrong way to put it. Like, the first time in a set of jumps that I'm trying to hurry, I do really poorly. Like, when I'm going through a map for the first time, if I'm in a hurry, I do really poorly. But if I'm going through a map for, like, the 5th time and I'm in a hurry, I find that I still do pretty alright. Maybe it's just a matter of, because I'm in such a hurry, I'm not paying much attention to what the jumps are, and end up getting kind of lost in a way. I don't know. I kind of want to pick one of the He-like maps and just focus it really hard and try and get a record on one of them. I don't know if I'll actually pull it off, but maybe that's one of the first things I could do for a live stream map. Is, you know, sit down for a few hours and live stream trying to beat the parkour. Plus, if I do go about this the way I'm kind of thinking of it, I could return to doing some degree of content on Twitch with it, because I could stream the stuff on Twitch and then, you know, get it uploaded to YouTube. All of this does kind of rely on the possibility of me getting an editor, though, because, yeah, I'd need somebody to be willing to edit them. But yeah, I know someone that I might be willing to give a test shot. Like, all right, I'm gonna do this. You can take the VOD and edit it, and we'll see what you come up with. And if you do a good job, then I'll seriously consider doing this. But once again, I'm not positive. This is something I need to think on a little more when I'm actually able to think about it seriously. Just, you know, a bit distracted doing parkour right now, but it's just something I really strongly have on my mind. So as a result, I'm talking about it a lot because I'm thinking about it a lot. Okay, we're almost to the top. I think we're gonna make it for the A rank. I'm not sure if it's a matter of I've gotten better at parkour or just if I found this map easier than some of the others I've done. I'm not positive. I mean, I still might not make it for an A rank, but it's looking, just based off of the height of the others. Oh, yeah, we're out from inside now. As long as I don't mess anything up from here, I should be pretty much guaranteed it. As I proceed to immediately mess something up. Oh, I stinking lag spike. My word, if I fall just short of the time because of that, I'm gonna be mad. This is Ninja Dragon. That's really cool. I think. I'm a little scared. Just suddenly give you a bunch of beds. Go fight the Ninja Dragon. Destroy the crystals. Oh no. Oh no. Where do I go? Oh, over here. I stinking ran off from the direction I was supposed to go. I had tunnel vision. I don't think I have the time. I think I might have wasted too much time between that and a couple other fails. Oh, jump up the pillar. Whee! Okay. Ow, that hurt. Oh, that wasn't enough to kill me. Gotta hurry. Come on, give me another jump up the pillar. There we go. Okay, come on, come on. No, that wasn't the right way. I'm running out of time. No. Come on, I got this. If that knocked me off, that would have been bad. One more pillar. I can do this. Okay, time stopped. 14:39. Nice. The end. Thanks for playing. Thank you for making this map. Whee! 23 minutes and 59 seconds. A rank, first try. Let's go. I think I could probably get an S rank on that. Anyway, guys, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. It really goes a long way. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. God bless. Bye-bye.